Hi there, and welcome back to Nourishing, the channel where I'll be showing you how to love food, adore your body and become your authentic self. In this week's video, I'm going to be talking about the law of attraction theory and visualization as applied to recovery from an eating disorder. Now, this topic has been really important for me because visualization techniques has really helped me to set in stone my recovery plan and also make positive things happen in terms of my journey towards a full recovery from anorexia. So without further ado, let's delve in deep with this vital topic. I'd just firstly like to say that visualization techniques goes hand in hand with the law of attraction theory. And in a nutshell, the law of attraction theory is based upon the concept that what we feel and think emotionally and in our thought processes actually allows the universe to put in place what we think and feel. In other words, the emotions that we send out and our thoughts attract likewise things into our life. So if we're thinking really negatively or feeling really bad emotions, well, not bad emotions, but things such as anger, fear and sadness, then guess what we're going to get? We're going to get exactly that. We're going to get fear, sadness, anger, and also those negative things that we don't want to come into our lives, which seems quite ironic. So the more we think about things that we don't want, the more of that we will get, according to what the universe thinks and how it works. Well, that's law of attraction theory, and visualization again goes hand in hand with that, because visualizing positive things in our life and what we might have now can really add value to our lives and also the recovery process from eating disorders. So for example, for myself, instead of negatively thinking about what my current situation was like and dwelling on all the negative things that were happening, I learned from the law of attraction theory that if instead I changed my thought processes and actually started thinking about what I do want now and what I do want out of recovery, then that's exactly what the universe will provide me with. Now, as you might think too right now, I was absolutely skeptical about this at first. I'm an open-minded person, but the concept that whatever I think and feel will actually happen to me just seemed a little bit woo-woo. But fast forward to now, I can say wholeheartedly that visualization techniques are absolutely key to recovery if you use them in the right way. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So let's get to grips with actionable points then in terms of visualization and law of attraction theory applied to recovery. Firstly, we need to kind of get out what we do want out of recovery. So making it as real as possible and thinking how that would feel and look in everyday life. So if you're currently stuck in the trap of thinking about, I really don't want this anymore, such as binging habits or starvation or feeling guilty and ashamed around food, then that's probably what you're getting. Instead, if you reframe that and think about what you do want, such as, I want to feel love around food and my body. I want to be able to go out to a restaurant and not feel guilty and be able to choose whatever I want off the menu and feel a sense of adoration around food and enjoyment. You might want to think, I want to go out with friends and celebrate birthday times and special occasions with coffee and cake, or just going out to my local coffee shop with friends, having a good time with sweets, going to the cinema and ordering popcorn. How would that look to you? Does recovery look like going to university or going to college or reaching the career goals of your dreams? Now, instead of thinking what that would look like or I want this to happen, reframe it in the present tense. So instead of stating I want this in the future, say I already have this now. I already have a love for food. I already am able to eat out wherever I want without menu checking or feeling guilty. And I'm already able to do the things that I want to achieve out of life. And I'm already able to reach my full potential as a human being. And as you say those things in the present tense, start to feel how that would manifest in your inner self. So how would it feel to actually be fully recovered? Would you feel excited, fun-loving, adventurous, and just so free-spirited in life? really focus on what you would be thinking and feeling in those moments of recovery when you're out with friends, family, or just spending time for yourself in self-care mode. Now, when I did that, I can absolutely say that my recovery skyrocketed, because instead of me being caught up in this negative cycle of negative thoughts that were bringing exactly that into my life, I could suddenly imagine how recovery would feel. And that allowed me to get into recovery mode in actionable ways, because I knew that being able to break away from that eating disorder identity is so much easier and possible if I knew exactly how I would feel at the end of that. Instead of worrying about, feeling alone in the world and that I wouldn't have a sense of control, I could now be reassured that control over food doesn't matter, because in the long run, being able to develop a positive relationship with my food and body and do all those wonderful things that I wanted to achieve in life was possible. In fact, the law of attraction and visualization as applied to recovery has enabled me to write a book, which seems crazy, set up this YouTube channel because I used to have massive social anxiety. I can even speak in public now, where at one time I wouldn't even put my hand up in class. And the steps forward that I've made over the last 2 years have been immense. And I don't want to say that in a big-headed way, but it's just that visualization and feeling and putting even Nourishing Roots out there and how that would think and feel has enabled it to manifest in a real way. So on a final note, I'd just like to say to you that if you're currently stuck in a negative cycle of horrible thoughts and feelings around your eating disorder and feeling that you'll never escape, then maybe the law of attraction and visualization is for you. If you can do it in a morning or an evening time, simply once a day or every other day, then that's definitely going to help you make huge leaps and bounds in terms of your recovery forward. Whether you suffer from anorexia, bulimia, eating disorder otherwise non-specified, orthorexia, or anything else, it can make huge things happen. So if you'd like more tips and advice on the law of attraction and visualization as applied to recovery, simply comment in the comments below, like this video and subscribe to this channel, because this is something I'd like to talk about in the very near future, because I'm so passionate about it, just because it's helped me so much. So finally, I hope you've got something really positive from this video, and if you have, again, keep watching these, because I hope to be able to help more people like you very soon. Goodbye.